Hi, Grandma Bev here. Welcome to Life with Grandma Bev. And this week's right along with me. Now, today we're going somewhere different. Not totally different, taking the same routes we always take. But first off, right now I'm on my way to have an MRI. On the girls. These two. Oh man. I don't know, they just called me out of the blue one day and said, we're finding that we need to do MRIs on some of our patients, and so I'm one of the lucky ones. Because I'm such a high risk, because my mom had breast cancer and she had double mastectomy. I'm going to turn this around. You've got to see. Anyway, I tried. It was just too difficult to try to get the view down there. It's actually a clear day out, and the mountains look just gorgeous with snow on them. However, plan B. The other day, Bob and I went into town to go to the movies, and it was another beautiful day, so I thought, well, I'm not taking a chance. I'm going to do a video of the mountains. I was wondering why that guy got on my ass so close and buzzed around. I don't know where he even came from. Anyway, as I was saying, so I did a quick little excerpt of the mountains. So I will insert it in here, right here. Today we can see the mountains in the distance. That's the Olympic Mountains. As we're coming down our street. Since we've been home, it's been cloudy almost every day, and I haven't gotten to see them. They're looking pretty good. So, anyway, as I was saying, a total dry mouth. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but God, I feel like a rag doll today. Oh my God, I could hardly take a shower. So weak, it's just hard to stay standing sometimes. Of course, I always feel weak, but then there's days when I feel even weaker. And of course, you tell the doctors about these things and they, whatever. Well, your blood work comes out fine. Well, maybe you're not doing the right tests, So I'm going to go in there with my little list this time of everything that bothers me and tell them what tests I want them to run. See, back when I was a senior in high school, I had mono. And it couldn't have been from kissing because I hadn't done any kissing. And I remember my mom and I were in the grocery store and we're walking along, and I had to be leaning against things. I was so weak, hardly hold myself up. And so when she took me to the doctor, they said I had mono, okay? Well, I have never really felt any difference since. Like I say, sometimes I feel weaker. But anyway, enough of that. I'm tired of it. Anyway, after we get this done, I'm going to stop by the thrift store and get some more of the grab bags. Not going to go into Dollar Tree because, you know why. You know what I'd buy, and I'm trying not to eat that stuff. I've only lost 10 pounds. And during that 10-pound frame, I gained 3 or 4 back when we went to the ocean, last week or the week before. So, oh dear. I want to get another 10 pounds gone by the time I go back east around Memorial Weekend for my grandson's graduation. The one thing I forgot to do in prep for this MRI, I thought of it, what was it, Saturday night or whenever it was? They said if you tend to suffer from claustrophobia, you might want to get your physician, to prescribe a little Valium or something to take before you have it. I totally forgot about it, which means I'm going to go in there just kind of cold turkey and go through it. So keep your fingers crossed. Oh, gosh. So glad when it's over. I wonder if I need a mask on. Everywhere you go anymore, we don't seem to need a mask. But the time when I assume I won't need one is probably the time I will. I've got one in my purse. That's just in case. Ooh. Okay. Well, alrighty, I'm gonna go in. I'll be out. God knows when. Probably a half hour or so. So I'll see you then. I'm back. Well, that was interesting. Cheeks looks red. I'll explain to you why. I'm gonna explain the procedure. So those of you who maybe have to go and have one done, you'll know what to expect. So, of course, there's this big machine, and it's got that padding, and stuff on it with pink. And first off, they put, like an IV in your arm because they shoot stuff in there so that you light up. I wonder, am I going to still light up in the dark? It's probably still in my system. But anyway, you have to lay down face down on it, which is why this. And the most uncomfortable part of it was my face. Laying in this little, with this little, it wasn't real padded that great. And so, of course, you got to have everything off your top. So you have to get it on the machine and lay face down. And so your boobs are hanging out down these two things. These two holes, basically. It's the only way to describe it. And they put earplugs in your ears because how MRIs are noisy. And then they go set you through, and you can't move, of course. So took about 15 minutes. Thought it would never end, mainly because I was uncomfortable through here, where my face was at. So that was it. At first it was uncomfortable when they had me lay on the thing because, where you lay down with your chest, there's a bar thing. And then, of course, the boob goes on each side. And it was kind of hard on my chest because of my hiatal hernia. But that eased up. I had a cute guy do it. That was a little, but he was nice. And they, he put earplugs in my ears. Okay, let's see if I can back out of here. Well, now the car pulled in real close next to me. And there's one back there. I think I'll go out this way. So at least I got that done, over with for the year. Or maybe after this, they'll just give me the regular mammograms. So this is going to light up anywhere that maybe there, the contrast, anywhere that there's maybe cancer spots, through your chest or your, lymph nodes, that kind of stuff there. Oh, one of the joys of being a woman, Boobs, boobs, boobs is all we have to worry about all the time. So now let's go up to the thrift store. Get my sunglasses. Yeah, it's a pretty day out today. I mean, it's gotten cooler because it was in the 80s on the weekend the one day. It's Saturday. So now it's been in the, let's see what does it say. Oh, it's 70 degrees. Okay, so it's not that cold today, but yesterday was cooler. And we had a little bit of rain, but you couldn't even tell. I mean, it just sprinkled. Other than that, what happened on the weekend? Not much. Callie's still up to her shenanigans. Bob's up to his shenanigans. My closet shelf, or closet's still hanging. So what did you think of that when I tried on those tops? I thought maybe I'd try doing it with 10 tops this week. It's going to take a long time to go through it, but if I do 5 at a time. At one point he handed me, he says he's going to put something in my hand. And it was like a squeeze thing. And he called it a squeeze box. And so right away, what shot into my dirty mind is, I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember, there was a song, Mama's got a squeeze box, Daddy never sleeps at night. So I had that song going through my head during the procedure. And then I wonder what he's doing out there while I'm laying here like this. Oh, I'm so much like my mother. Love that woman. Okay. All right, well, a lot of cars here today. Pretty good crowd for a Tuesday. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, well, that didn't take too long. There are quite a few people in there, but I'm getting to the point where there just isn't much I need, especially shirts, right? I looked at them, but they didn't have very much of a selection, which tells me they really need me to donate my shirts because in the size large and extra large, there wasn't a whole lot in there. But I did manage to pick up 8 of the grab bags and this. Now, I don't know if you remember, but in the past, I've gotten a picture, P-I-T-C-H-E-R, that looks like this. So, $8.99. So that's all I picked up. So that's why I'm just showing it to you now. Wrap it back up. I'm noticing a lot of people around here wearing masks today. Is something I don't know about? Yeah, when I went into the doctor's office, or, with a radiation place or whatever you want to call it, nobody was wearing them. So, it wasn't required that you wear them. Alrighty, well, let's go home. Let's go home. Oh, this guy next to me pulled in real crooked. Let's pull out. This way, because I can't with that guy in there. So, oh, that was that gal. Okay. So off we go. Now I could just drive right now straight into Dollar Tree, but that caused some excitement. I wish I'd get something exciting here in this old, this was in Albertsons. It's been empty for years now. One year they had that one of those Halloween things, but they only did it the 1 year. Otherwise, every spot is pretty much occupied. The big store here is the Rite Aid, which I used to go to, but not once CVS came in, because that's where I can get my drugs there, and also in Yuma. I mean, I may go through a lot of hassle to get them, but I do get them eventually. There's this guy gonna back up into me. Or... Okay. I am hungry. Go home and have my egg, hard-boiled egg, and my banana. That's my lunches usually consist of. Well, as far as what I'm going to do this week, I got a Rose War Panty Power package. Rose War Panty Power package yesterday. Now, I had canceled them. And I didn't get one last month, but all of a sudden one came this time. And I went, well, okay, whatever. You know, I enjoy getting them. And panties just don't fit me right. They're just not my type. But if they put good snacks in it, that's always nice. Then let's see, there's a Macy's box coming, and there's an Ipsy order. I had ordered just a very tiny little order. That's coming. Like I say, I'm going to do 10 shirts. I'm also doing the recaps on A 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, and Love in Paradise. So, and of course, here and there, you'll see some little Callie things posted. I've got so much footage on her. So I think I'm going to get off here right now. I don't want to bore you too much. Ow, my God. Hurts. So, in case I don't come back on, you know what to do. Your usual, the blah, 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 and share, like, and subscribe. So, once I get the results of that MRI, I'll mention that in a video. So, have a good week. I love you all. Bye.